The Marvel Universe is filled with powerful beings, but few stand at the peak like Hela, the goddess of death, and Thanos, the Mad Titan. These two are among the most formidable forces ever introduced in Marvel Comics and the MCU. Hela, an Asgardian goddess, demonstrated her dominance by effortlessly crushing Mjolnir and laying waste to Asgard's armies. Thanos, on the other hand, conquered entire civilizations and brought even the strongest Avengers to their knees without breaking a sweat. But if these two ever clashed in an all-out battle, who would emerge victorious? Would Hela's endless necroswords carve through the Mad Titan, or would Thanos' strength and intelligence overpower the goddess of death? To determine the winner, we will analyze their strengths, weaknesses, and battle strategies in an ultimate showdown. Hela, the goddess of death's unmatched power. Hela is not just another villain, she is a force of nature. In Thor, Ragnarok, she displayed overwhelming power, easily outmatching Thor and Loki. Her strength surpasses that of most Asgardians, allowing her to defeat entire armies single-handedly. She can conjure an infinite number of necroswords, which can pierce even the strongest Asgardian armor. Unlike most villains, she doesn't rely on external weapons, her power comes from within, making her even more dangerous. One of her greatest advantages is that she draws strength from Asgard itself. As long as Asgard exists, she is nearly invincible, healing from any attack and growing stronger with each passing moment. This makes her an extremely tough opponent, as traditional means of defeating her are almost useless. Hela's durability is another key factor in her dominance. She survived powerful attacks from Thor, remained unscathed after massive explosions, and continued fighting even when severely outnumbered. However, she is not without weaknesses. Her connection to Asgard is both her greatest strength and her biggest vulnerability. Once Asgard was destroyed, her power significantly diminished, ultimately leading to her apparent defeat. While she is an Asgardian goddess, her dependence on Asgard's existence limits her full potential in a battle that takes place outside of her domain. If a battle against Thanos occurred away from Asgard, her durability might not be as overwhelming. Thanos, the Mad Titan's unstoppable power. Thanos, however, is an entirely different kind of beast. He does not rely on a specific location for his strength, his power is innate. His physical strength allows him to battle some of the most powerful beings in the universe and emerge victorious. He easily defeated the Hulk, took on Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America at the same time, and even survived direct strikes from Stormbreaker. Unlike Hela, who relies on summoning weapons, Thanos is a master hand-to-hand combatant with centuries of battle experience. His strategic mind is one of his greatest weapons, making him not just a brute force but a calculated warrior. He meticulously plans his battles, exploiting his enemies' weaknesses and ensuring victory before the fight even begins. One of Thanos' biggest advantages is his endurance. He has survived some of the most devastating attacks in the MCU without being seriously harmed. He walked through energy blasts, withstood brutal melee attacks, and kept fighting even after being injured. Unlike Hela, who lost her power source when Asgard was destroyed, Thanos remains powerful no matter where he is. This makes him an incredibly dangerous opponent in any setting. His double-bladed sword, as seen in Avengers, Endgame, is powerful enough to shatter Captain America's vibranium shield, proving its destructive capabilities. However, despite his incredible strength, Thanos is not without weaknesses. He has been defeated multiple times, Thor beheaded him, Iron Man outsmarted him, and he was ultimately erased by his own snap. His overconfidence often leads him to underestimate his enemies, which has cost him victory on several occasions. Battle strategy, the ultimate clash. If these two titans were to clash, the battle would be nothing short of legendary. Hela's ability to summon an endless arsenal of necroswords would give her an immediate advantage. She could keep Thanos at a distance, bombarding him with razor-sharp blades that could potentially pierce his near-indestructible skin. However, Thanos' durability and combat experience would allow him to withstand the assault and close the distance. Once in melee range, Thanos' superior hand-to-hand combat skills could turn the tide of the battle. While Hela is a formidable warrior, Thanos has fought and defeated some of the strongest beings in the universe. His fighting experience far surpasses hers, giving him a tactical edge in a prolonged battle. If this fight were to take place in Asgard, Hela would likely have the upper hand. Her connection to Asgard makes her nearly unkillable, allowing her to regenerate from any wound. She could overwhelm Thanos through sheer persistence, eventually wearing him down. However, if the battle occurs anywhere else, Thanos would have a significant advantage. Without Asgard's energy sustaining her, Hela's durability would be far more limited, and Thanos' endurance would allow him to outlast her in a drawn-out fight. While Hela's necroswords are powerful, Thanos has fought and survived worse. His ability to take hits from Stormbreaker and the Infinity Gauntlet proves that he can withstand nearly anything Hela throws at him. Another key factor is intelligence and strategy. Hela relies on brute force and overwhelming power to defeat her enemies, whereas Thanos carefully plans his battles. If given time to prepare, Thanos could analyze Hela's weaknesses and exploit them. He might find a way to weaken her or lure her into a battle away from Asgard, where she is more vulnerable. His ability to manipulate and deceive his enemies could also play a crucial role in defeating her. Hela is powerful, but she lacks the strategic mind that makes Thanos such a dangerous adversary. Final verdict: who wins? Ultimately, the outcome of this battle depends on the battlefield. If the fight takes place in Asgard, Hela would likely win. Her unlimited regeneration and connection to Asgard would make her nearly unstoppable. However, if the battle occurs in neutral territory, Thanos has the advantage. His superior durability, combat skills, and tactical intelligence would allow him to outlast and eventually overpower Hela. Unlike Hela, whose strength depends on a specific location, Thanos is powerful no matter where he fights. This gives him the upper hand in most scenarios. So, who wins? If the fight happens in Asgard, Hela takes the victory. But if the battle takes place anywhere else, Thanos is the clear winner. His ability to adapt, strategize, and endure makes him the superior warrior in most situations. But what do you think? Could Hela's godlike power be enough to overcome the Mad Titan? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic battles. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.